Yeah, man, it's the one and only Worldwide Sounds Record Zone DJ Chase, man. You're now locked into the pregame Party Mix podcast, the Rush Hour Party Mix radio show right here on Connecticut's own Smack 'em Radio. And tonight we got BK's own May I Speak in the building, creative radio host, creative personality, all of that
Yes,
goodness.
yes.
What's up with you?
And here, just keeping myself busy, keeping myself positive,
Word, man. That's all. That's all.
and praying. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's it. Word. So, may I speak? How's I know there's a lot going on in the media right now, and the world itself is just seem like it's going to hell in a handbasket. So, how have you been holding up?
Man, I'll just say prayer, meditation, and my family.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, if I don't, you gotta keep your mind in a very good space.
Yeah,
You know, what's going on in the world is, I mean, I'm enraged about some of the stuff,
hmm
but some of the stuff is not surprising.
yeah, I feel you. We're gonna talk about that today. Yeah. So, Miss May, I know you got your radio, your podcast, and all of that. Can you tell us about that? How's that going?
WMS Radio, it's going, right now it's on pause. But it will be picking back up soon. I have to say it's a good experience. First time I ever did it. You know, I love the vibes. I love interviewing people. I love to see people out of here. I love people's passion. So, I mean, it's going very well. The podcast that I do have, which is Awakening Expression, also Wellness Sunday. We just started. Actually, around 9:30, I will be doing a live as well today. So far, so good.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, I know you started out doing poetry, correct?
Yes.
All right. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, with doing poetry, like, what made you transition to want to do hosting? And the world of podcasting is super duper difficult.
You know what? It's crazy. I would say, God does mysterious things to you.
Yeah.
Because you to see whether how far you can push yourself. How that came about is I saw a flyer saying, "Hey, you want to do radio hosting for a day?" So I did it. I challenged myself, and after that, that's all she wrote.
There you go. Word. So,
I was like, "I like this. Let me do this."
yeah. Cause with my show and my podcast, I try to get a lot of different people, not just hip hop rappers or
Right.
rappers and rappers on top of rappers. I don't want to go rapper
Yes.
crazy. I try to get like photographers, comedians, all my cool friends, and just give them a platform. Now, with your show, your radio show and your podcast, do you feel like you wanna do you have like a certain type of audience that you're trying to reach or a certain type of
I'm trying to
demographic?
reach all audience, from young to older. I feel that everyone needs a chance to be heard.
Yeah,
The last show that I actually had, I had some young entrepreneurs.
dope.
One of them actually was my daughter's friend in high school. He had a clothing line.
Mm,
Him and his brother did a clothing line, Money Hungry
yeah,
Clothing.
yeah,
So I just wanted, based on touching anything that's positive, anything that's positive in our community,
there you
you
go.
know. So that's one thing that I was trying to touch.
Yeah,
People's voices.
yeah. Okay,
So
okay.
any audience, I want to find positive.
Yeah.
Let's do big things. Let's make movement.
Do you try to incorporate your poetry into the radio show and the podcast?
Yeah, I'm going to start doing before I even start spoken word.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing that. I'm actually going to start doing spoken words on my Instagram. I
Oh,
have
okay.
been, a little quiet lately because,
Yeah.
what's going on, and I'm just trying to get my mind right.
I feel you. Yeah, well, mental health is definitely very important. I'm a big advocate of mental health and seeking therapy. Therapy works. Most minorities don't really believe in therapy, so I try
Right.
to,
It's
focus on
crucial,
it.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's
I'm
very
actually
taboo.
starting therapy.
Ah, trust me, it's the best decision you're gonna make in your life. You're gonna lose
Yes.
weight. You're gonna be stress free. You're gonna be smiling more. Trust me, I know. I'm a therapy person. It works.
It works.
Word. Now, even with the COVID, like, with the presidential campaign coming
Mm.
up and a lot of elections coming up, you don't sound too thrilled about that. Who you going for? Biden? You voting for Biden?
Um, this is a hard question because we're stuck in a hard place,
Yeah,
and I say that because who is there to trust? You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
remember you have to remember a campaign is someone that is running to get people on their side.
yeah.
They're gonna say anything. It's like when someone advertises something they want people to, they fib a little.
Mhm.
So I mean, would
No,
I want Trump again? Heck no.
no,
Would I want the other man?
no.
Honestly, no.
Yeah. But
But
with me, I know I study politics and I follow politics as well. The problem is that
mhm,
people don't vote in their local elections. So all the
mhm,
stuff that affects their everyday life, not on a big scale, but even just an everyday yearly 2 years planned platform scale, they don't really vote in the primaries. You have to kind of vote the primaries first, and then the local elections, like your city council, your senate,
right,
your legislators. Those are the ones who pass the bills.
mhm.
Yeah,
And I feel like people got to do more research.
yeah. They got to do more
You got
research. Yeah,
more research, more digging into
yeah.
the grass. I'll say.
Word. And I'm big on ownership too. Like with me, I built the podcast, got my studio, got my record label, got my publishing company, and I DJ as well. So I do all types of things, make beats,
Okay.
different stuff. So with
mhm.
with the with the what do you? I know with me, I feel like a lot of times that we don't necessarily own our future. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people
I
kind
think
of
it's
got it.
time to.
Yeah, it's time to own your future. Like, even if you don't have the money, think about it like this. If people complain they don't have resources, that's understood. I didn't have
Mhm.
resources at one point either, but you have to work to get those resources. Like, you have to kind of, read
Put yourself in research. Yeah,
yeah.
everything is open to us now.
Hmm.
You have to be willing to grab it. You understand what I'm saying? I never thought in my life that I would be doing radio. I never thought in my life that I would stand up in front of the mic. Where I'm at now with
Yeah,
all this,
yeah.
I didn't have money. I just put myself out there.
There you go. And that's how I feel. Like, being with a
Network.
yeah, being you have to network. Even me and you, we met at a networking event. You have to kind of get out
Mhm.
there and go for it and go for what you want. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that's what we was built for.
exactly, exactly. So
Cause,
with
mhm.
your radio show and your podcast and your poetry. Now, hopefully, we open up. Do you feel like you should get more on your grind as far as like networking with different poets, or you gonna
Definitely,
focus on yeah, and even with networking
definitely.
with your fans, I just want to say, me personally, I want to say, keep up the good work, keep doing it, keep grinding, and hopefully this platform will get you more eyes and more ears to your poetry as
Appreciate,
well. Yeah, yeah.
appreciate. I do it because I love it.
There you go.
That's one thing you gotta do. You gotta do it because you love it.
Word.
Not do it because you want likes. Not do it because you want an audience. Do it because you love it. It's part of you.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna keep you too long. We're definitely gonna do this again. I just want to just give you some shine. You feel me? Because I feel like you're a very talented individual and a very
I
eclectic,
appreciate that.
transparent person as well from social media and just meet you in person. Because you was grinding. You just like a little person standing there. So I'm like, oh, what's the deal with her? Word,
But I'm
word.
a giant inside. Don't get it twisted,
Nah,
though.
I don't. I,
But
I
I
know
would like
that.
to tell you,
What's up?
I love your post. Keep up that positive energy you do bring.
Oh, my quotes. Oh, thank you.
Yes,
I didn't think people
yes.
actually read those.
No, I read them.
Nah, I thank you. I try. I just, you know what it is? Like people, the world is so negative, and even with me,
Yes.
people try to pick. I'm very quiet, so people kind of they think
Mhm. Take advantage.
yeah, they think people who are quiet are like hiding something. I don't be hiding nothing. I just be to
No,
myself.
baby.
Like I don't, I'm a July baby. I'm July 1st, so Kansas, we don't really talk too
Okay.
much. Yeah, so I don't
No,
really.
y'all really don't.
Yeah, I don't
Mm-mm.
talk to people like that. So, you know, uh, I just try to motivate and just give people a belief in God and understand the power of God and power of prayer and just
But you
sometimes
know
just
what's
falling back.
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The power of God is within us, and if we don't understand that, what can be really overcome?
Yeah, like it's just weird. Like people today is
Spread love. Like,
yeah,
it's
you
enough
have to
hatred
love it. Yeah.
around the world.
It's too much hatred and life is too it's so many beautiful things in the world that you
Yes.
have to just enjoy it. Like you have to sit back and know that God is working. Life is not that bad. Like it ain't.
No, it's what you make it.
Yeah, it's what you make
It's
it.
gonna be struggles.
Yeah.
Life is not easy, but you gotta make it what you want. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and then
That's
people
why I got more
huh?
coming. I gotta hopefully soon. I'll be working on my good poetry. If I don't, a couple people gonna hurt me if I don't.
Yeah, I got. You know what's crazy? I actually got another. I didn't. I'm not telling nobody yet, but I'll tell you. I got another platform I'm getting ready to be on too. So you're gonna I'm gonna definitely get you on there. It's gonna be more YouTube live and YouTube content and
Let's
visual
get
content as
it.
well. So I'm working. I'm working.
Well,
So
I'm looking forward to see more work from you now.
yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, so now if you're now tuned in, this is Mae I Speaks, poet, spoken word artist, radio host. Miss Mae, I want to say thank you for calling in. Thank you for chopping it up with me. And like I said, man, shout your social networks out, shout your radio show out, and yeah, do your thing.
Well, you can catch me at my Instagram, MaeISpeak _speak. Then you can catch me on Awaken Expressions also every other Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then you have every other Sunday, the Wellness Sunday, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Definitely check me out. I'll definitely give you more motivation, more poetry, more of myself, and just tune in.
There you have it. Mae I Speaks, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you
And
for having me.
yeah, not a problem. We're gonna do this again, so don't feel pressure. I'm gonna just DM you and be like, yo, Mae, it's that time again, and we gonna lock in. Yeah,
I'm
man.
down. Well, you get ready too.
Well, I'm ready to go on your show, so I'm ready to go on there and just chop it up with you.
So even more better. June is around the corner, my man.
Word. Brooklyn is kind of far for me, but I'll see what I could do. I'll see what I can
It's live. Everything's on the internet, so we cool.
There you go. All right, I'll be in. I'll be there. I'll pop in. I don't do cameras too much, but I'll pop right in. I'll just sneak in there.
All right, awesome.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking with you. I'm messing with you. Yeah, man, it's the PreGame PartyMix podcast on 12, 13 podcast networks. All the podcast networks you could dream of. Stream it. Screenshot it, all of that. You Rush Hour Party Mix on Connecticut's own Smack 'em Radio. It's Worldwide Sounds Records, DJ Chase. Gia.